Over the last few years, the micro-compact pistol market has exploded. Everyone and their cousin now makes a tiny 9mm that fits in a pocket. And by 2025, it feels like we've seen it all. Until now. In this video, we're not just listing the usual suspects. We're overturning the order of things and crowning the true concealed carry kings of 2025. These aren't just the guns with the most YouTube hype or the prettiest marketing photos. We looked at concealability, shootability, real-world reliability, useful features, value for money, and whether the gun actually reflects where the concealed carry market is heading. The surprising part, our number one pick is a pistol most people haven't even heard of yet. But after putting rounds down range, we're convinced it deserves the throne. Let's dive in and see how the old favorites stack up against the new kids on the block. At number 6 sits Palmetto State Armory's Dagger Micro, a pistol that proves you don't need to spend a month's rent to get a capable carry gun. The Dagger Micro is essentially a Glock 43 clone, but that's not a bad thing. PSA wisely embraced compatibility with Glock 43, 43X, and 48 parts and holsters. The gun ships with a single 15-round magazine, a generous payload for a gun this size, and it uses a Shield RMSC footprint for red dot optics. At 15.9 ounces unloaded and just over an inch wide, the Dagger disappears under a light shirt. The grip texture is sandpapery enough to stay put during recoil, and the beveled edges help it slide into a holster without snagging. Being a Glock pattern gun means the trigger is predictably spongy and resets with a hinged bottom feel. It isn't a competition trigger, but it's serviceable. Recoil is mild thanks to the gun's geometry, and the Dagger proved boringly reliable in testing. It chewed through a buffet of ammunition without a stoppage. The biggest downside is support. PSA only includes one magazine, and aftermarket holster options are fewer than for big-name pistols. Still, for roughly $300 MSRP, you get optic-ready capability, decent capacity, and Glock familiarity. That price-to-performance ratio earns the Dagger a spot on our list. It's not the most refined pistol here, but for new carriers or budget-conscious buyers, it offers a solid entry point. Equalizer is the spiritual successor to the M&P Shield EZ, blending the EZ's easy racking slide with the higher capacity magazines of the Shield Plus. According to Shooting Illustrated, the slide requires about 35% less effort to rack than a typical pistol. Deep front and rear serrations and ears at the back of the slide help users with limited grip strength. Out of the box, the Equalizer includes 10, 13, and 15-round magazines, letting you tailor your carry profile. Flush fit for maximum concealability or extended for home defense. Smith Wesson also cuts the slide for Shield RMSC or Holosun 507K footprint optics and includes a 3-slot rail for lights and lasers. The Equalizer combines a mid-weight frame with a lower-powered recoil spring, making recoil mild and one-handed operation feasible. The grip texture is modestly stippled, and the 18-degree grip angle points naturally. In a 500-round review, the gun experienced only 2 malfunctions, and those vanished when a finicky light-bulleted load was removed from the mix. That reliability, combined with the easy rack slide and modular magazine system, makes the Equalizer ideal for new shooters, older carriers, or anyone with hand strength issues. Drawbacks? The grip safety can be hard to depress with a high thumbs forward grip. The trigger is serviceable but mushy, and the slide length is slightly longer than true micro-compacts. Still, the Equalizer represents the market trend toward user-friendliness, easier manipulation, and multi-purpose functionality in one package. Launched the Micro 9 revolution, Springfield Armory answered with the Hellcat, and it's still one of the best-selling micro-compacts on the market. The Hellcat holds 11 or 13 rounds in a pistol only 6 inches long and 1 inch wide. Its adaptive grip texture gives your fingers purchase without shredding clothing, and Springfield even offers compensated variants to tame muzzle rise. Optic-ready OSP versions are standard, letting you mount a red dot without sending the slide to a gunsmith. In our tests, the Hellcat proved accurate and controllable for its size, though the trigger can be gritty and the recoil snappy. Despite its diminutive size, the Hellcat features a comparatively high-bore axis, which, combined with its light weight, yields a lively recoil impulse. Some shooters love the aggressive grip texture, Others find it abrasive after extended range sessions. The trigger tends to break in after a few hundred rounds, but it never achieves the crispness of a match gun. The big upside is capacity and aftermarket support. Holsters, night sights, base pads, and triggers are everywhere. Springfield's micro double stack reliability is stellar. In our experience, it runs clean or dirty. If you want the most rounds in the smallest package and don't mind a bit of snap, the Hellcat still earns its spot in 2025. No list of concealed carry pistols is complete without the SIG P365. When it hit the market in 2018, it effectively created the micro-compact double-stack segment, and 7 years later, it's still going strong. The P365 packs 10 plus 1 rounds of 9mm into a frame only about an inch thick. Its 3.1-inch barrel keeps overall length under 6 inches, while the weight hovers around 17 ounces. SIG's X-ray 3-day/night sights are bright, and the pistol ships with one magazine featuring a pinky extension. Extended 12, 13, and 15-round magazines expand capacity, and the modular fire control unit lets you swap frames and slides to tailor fit and performance. For such a small gun, the P365 is remarkably shootable. Its trigger is crisp with a short reset, and the grip texture keeps the pistol anchored during recoil. The width and weight make it one of the most comfortable all-day carry guns. Our testers have worn it for weeks with no hot spots. Reliability is excellent. SIG's striker-fired system digests a wide range of loads without drama. So why isn't the P365 higher on this list? The answer lies in evolution. The P365 was revolutionary, but by 2025, several competitors matched or exceeded its capacity and features, while offering softer recoil or easier manipulation. The SIG remains a benchmark, but the industry has caught up. It still deserves a podium finish because it set the standard and remains widely popular, with a massive ecosystem of holsters, triggers, and optic plates. Sometimes you want the very best, and that's what Wilson Combat offers with its EDC X9. Imagine blending a classic 1911 with a modern double stack and tuning it to perfection. The EDC X9 features 15 or 18 round magazines and a superb 4-inch barrel. Build quality is second to none, with an aluminum frame and Wilson's X-Tac pattern grip panels that feel like they were sculpted for your hand. The 29-ounce weight may seem heavy compared to polymer micros, but that mass soaks up recoil and makes the pistol incredibly flat shooting. On top are adjustable battle sights with a fiber optic front. And the trigger, well, it's a 1911 trigger. It's sublime. Wilson's enhanced reliability system allows the EDC X9 to devour everything from 115-grain ball to 147-grain hollow points without complaint. The ergonomics are impeccable, and the extra heft makes this the softest shooting gun on the list. Accuracy is phenomenal. During testing, the X9 printed ragged one-hole groups at typical defensive distances and maintained precision out to 25 yards. The downside is obvious: price. With an MSRP north of $3,000, the EDC X9 costs as much as 6 Dagger micros. It's also thicker and heavier than other contenders, making concealment more challenging. If money and weight are secondary and you want a pistol that feels like a custom race gun for everyday carry, the Wilson EDC X9 is your huckleberry. For most people, it's aspirational, which is why it lands at number 2. The crown goes to Heckler & Koch's CC9, a pistol that flew under the radar until early 2025 and then wowed everyone who shot it. Designed specifically for the U.S. concealed carry market, the CC9 takes everything we love about the Micro 9 category and refines it. It ships with 10 and 12 round magazines and weighs about 21.6 ounces. The frame features a stipple-type texture in all the right places with rounded edges to avoid snagging. It's cut for RMSC, or Holosun 407K pattern optics, and includes low-profile dovetail night sights. But specs don't tell the full story. During Outdoor Life's 2025 gun test, the CC9 impressed a team of instructors and writers with its great ergonomics and subtle feature set. The pistol's rounded slide and robust front and rear serrations make it easy to manipulate, and the low-profile controls are fully ambidextrous. Most micro-compacts are snappy due to their short slides, but testers found the CC9 quite easy to control, even scoring hits on vital-size steel plates at 50 yards. The secret sauce is the CC9's recoil system and ergonomics. The grip angle encourages a high hold, and the bore axis is exceptionally low. Left-handed shooters appreciate the mirror image controls. In hundreds of rounds of mixed ammunition, the CC9 ran flawlessly. Because H&K built the gun around an optic from the start, the iron sights co-witness perfectly with a red dot, and there are no sharp corners to catch on clothing. Why number 1? The CC9 nails every one of our criteria. It's highly concealable thanks to its slim slide and rounded edges, shootable because the recoil impulse is soft and predictable, reliable across multiple ammo types, and loaded with features like optic-ready capability and left-hand friendly controls. At around $699 MSRP, it isn't cheap, but it undercuts premium 2011 style pistols while delivering better ergonomics and easier control than many budget guns. Most importantly, it reflects the 2025 trend shift toward user-centric design, features that genuinely improve daily carry rather than gimmicks. People expect the P365 or Hellcat to win. The CC9's combination of comfort, control, and thoughtful details makes it the unexpected champion of this year's concealed carry field. So there you have it, the concealed carry kings of 2025, from the budget-friendly Dagger Micro to the luxurious Wilson EDC X9 and the surprise ruler, H&K's CC9. Our rankings may challenge your expectations. That's part of the fun. The micro-compact market is richer than ever, and the right pistol depends on your hands, your wardrobe, and your priorities. What doesn't change is the need for training. Whichever gun you carry, practice drawing from concealment, shooting controlled pairs, and maintaining your firearm. Do you agree with our list? Drop your own rankings in the comments below. We love hearing which pistols you trust with your life. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our next review. Until next time, stay safe, stay sharp, and carry with confidence.